MP5s have always been the gateway drug into the roller lock world. PTR have just introduced perhaps the 5.56 version of it. Bill, what you got?
Okay, we got the 63. The 63 again is that perfect marriage between the roller delay and the AR. What I mean by that, we got AR mags, we got an AR grip, and we even have the bolt hold open with the AR paddle release.
Okay.
So what we're able to do now is take all those folks that have gotten tired of that AR platform. They've built them in every configuration. They're just tired of it. They can use all the accessories that they've got. They can move over to a true new platform and enjoy life again and experience something fun and new. Okay,
so if you're sick of an AR, check this out. Because previously, in the 5.56 versions of HKs, should we say, the magazines have been horrendously expensive. You're looking like almost $100 for an HK33 mag. But now you can use Stanag pattern AR-type magazines in a 5.56 roller delayed rifle, and yeah, go check them out. I mean, these are super fun to shoot. The one thing you notice when you pick up one of these guns and you actually fire it is that the recoil impulse is completely different from an AR. You'll find the reciprocating mass is a lot lighter than an AR buffet and bolt carrier group, and so you definitely feel a lot difference. It's a lot like recoiling. In a 5.56 doesn't have much recoil to start with, but fun gun to shoot.
Here's the deal. A lot of people don't realize what the delayed blowback is all about. So here's the deal, everybody. A delayed blowback means that the projectile has left the barrel before the roller bearings recoil and the gun cycles its action at that point in time. So you feel this slight double impulse. It is a satisfying feeling, let's say.
True that. And with the 5.56 as well, you can actually notice it rather than getting brutalized by a 7.62
It's not
F51.
that single force hitting you.
Yeah.
You get that double impulse.
Very cool. All right, so when are these shipping? When are they available? How much are they?
Can you believe this? The very first production run after we've teased and tagged these things for 2 years now is starting this week while we're here at SHOT Show. So here comes production, everybody.
And how much? How much moolah are we looking at?
$1,800 for this setup.
Man, that's perfectly reasonable.
100% American made, lifetime warranty on top of that.
Awesome, cool.
Yep.
So that's it for rifles. What else you got?
Okay, in my pocket I have our new toy, the Spiritus. So we've kind of made a big stink in the industry over the last year. We've become the #1 best ranked suppressors by Pew Science in the industry for the vent line, the vent 1, the vent 2, and the vent 3. Now everybody asked for the shorter version. We created the Spiritus. The Spiritus is an Inconel can at 5.56. The data was released last week by Pew Science. There's a new #1 in town.
And this is great because PTR never really noticed for their cans up to this point, but now you guys are kind of leapfrog to the head of the pack with the lineup you have right now. So any barrel length restrictions on the 5.56 can?
On the 5.56, we're going to say about 12.5 right now. I mean, you can go shorter, but you're just going to wear the can out faster because you got a lot of unburnt powder reaching the can if you're short like that. But the true technology in all of our stuff is what's called PIP. Purposefully induced porosity. Guys, this is 3D printed titanium or Inconel foam inside of here. It's a game changer.
Cool. I look forward to getting one on again. Thank you very much.
Thanks
Bill.
for coming out.
Cheers, mate.
All right, Recoil here with day 2 at SHOT Show 2025. We're gonna go booth to booth and give you guys a look at some of the new products from some of our partners here. We got the Condor booth here. Hey, Justin.
How's it going? Hey, Ryan. How's it going? Good to see you.
Yeah. So what are you highlighting? What are you happy about here at Condor for 2025?
Okay, so for 2025, we're revitalizing our Vanquish armor system line, which is basically our modular plate carrier line.
Okay.
So this is the VOS 2.0. Awesome. So this one's in development. Some of the key features, we have magnetic buckles on the upper for quick detach. These can be opened by either a pull tab, or if you don't like pull tabs, you can use the little finger knots right here.
Options there, I like it.
You can also take these off. So if you're a shooter and you want to, take the buckle off so it doesn't impede your buttstock, you can take both of them off. You can put one on the left, one on the right.
Okay.
So you have that option. We have our new airflow system, which is basically
Oh yeah, that looks
It's
nice.
a mesh, and it has this molded insert, very lightweight molded insert that goes inside. And
super
so
breathable and still get that comfort factor.
Yep, and it has this is on the back of your plate, so it also has adds a little bit of comfort to
Absolutely.
to wearing that plate. So that's the new airflow system. And then we have our modular cummerbund system. So with this plate carrier, you'll be able to decide which cummerbund you actually want to use. So if you want to go full battle rattle, you can take the large version, put some side plates in there, and put your IFAK and all your accessories on the outside.
Nice.
Or you could go the slim model if you want to be more minimalist.
Gotcha.
Right? We have an elastic one that has some little accessory pouches there as well. So these can be taken off in a matter of seconds and swapped out with a different version.
We love options.
So modular,
that's
I'm
good
a
to
big
see.
modular person. So basically this is going to be build your own plate carrier exactly how you want it. And if you want to make a change, it's real easy to just swap stuff out. The last thing that we have for this is these slimline pouches. So
Okay.
our version 1 uses this type of pouch where it clips in.
Yep.
And
Got your mag holders, everything
your
in
mag
there.
holders, they have a bunch of different placards that have different like accessories and different ways that you can organize your equipment.
Yep.
The new ones, they're going to start to make them more slimline like this. And so what you'll see about this, there's a couple ways that you can attach these. You can use the traditional clip system with your surface mounted hardware.
Okay.
You can also take like the little hook ring attachments and it would go through there and
Nice.
stick
Okay.
on. Or you can simply
That
use...
way you have a bunch of placement options of you want it higher, lower.
Correct.
can
Or
do
if
that,
you
yeah.
already have existing placards for some reason, you know, from other companies,
Yeah.
you could put them on this new plate carrier and utilize those.
Nice.
And the last way is this little Velcro tab. It goes through the first, basically it goes through the first Male square right there,
Okay.
attaches back to itself, and then it sticks on like that.
Very nice.
So what we're trying to do is streamline these so they're a little bit slimmer, a little bit more low profile.
Yeah, and it looks like compatibility, modularity was the focus here. So
Was the focus, yeah. So
Yeah.
you have plenty of options here.
yeah, no
far as
complaints
doing that.
there. Looks
So
like
that-
you can mount it pretty much anywhere you would need it.
Correct. So that's the Boss 2.0.
Very cool. Awesome. All right. Anything else you want to show
Yeah,
us while
so
we're
if
here?
you walk over here, I'll show you our new
Okay.
Nomad.
Thank you.
So this is the new Nomad pack. This was released last year, at the
Okay.
end of last year.
Yep.
It's a 25 liter pack.
Oh wow, that comes out that easily.
Yeah, it features soft loop on both sides, on the inner and outer. It has some small accessory mesh pouches here. It has a beaver tail, which I like the option to be able to stuff a helmet or your hoodie or whatever else you want in there.
Absolutely. And any changes that you've made in the last year, or is this the same as it was last year when you
Yeah,
guys
so this was
announced it?
just recently released.
Okay.
So we haven't had the opportunity to make any changes, but this
Yeah.
was in development for a long time based on a pack that we had prior.
Okay.
So it's pretty solid right now.
Gotcha.
So
And they're
that's-
available now.
They're available now.
Which is key.
Correct.
You can actually buy this pack, which is
You can
nice.
actually buy this
Okay.
pack.
We love to see that at SHOT when something's actually available.
It's available.
Yeah.
And so it features a clamshell design. You can obviously zip it up and use it as a top loader if you want to do that as well.
Okay. Sticking with compatibility, modularity, that seems to be
Exactly,
the trend
that's the
here.
theme.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Has some load lifting straps right here for your comfort.
Nice.
Simple but functional and comfortable hip belt.
Let me try these zippers. That's always
Yeah.
a pet peeve
The
of
feet-
mine. Oh yeah.
No, it features the high-end YKK zippers
Yeah.
and all that. So
Super easy. They're not a lot of times when you get with like the weatherproofing, you get the
Yeah.
zipper that's super hard to
Yeah.
close and open. So that's not the case with these. Super smooth. Awesome.
Yep. So that's that, and then the accessory line that we're developing for this. So these are all prototypes. What we're trying to do is come up with a pouch that you could put a computer in, a laptop or a tablet.
Okay.
And then have your accessory cables in this 4-way stretch pouches. Something that you could actually take out and take with you to a meeting.
Yeah,
right?
without having to carry and lug around the whole pack.
Without having to carry
Yeah.
around the whole pack.
That's nice.
Or you can leave it in there if this is your daily, your daily EDC carry
Just
bag.
use it as an organizer
Yeah.
that way.
And so these things, in various ways, they'll basically affix themselves to the inside. So now you have, extra organization in there.
Absolutely.
We're also developing some accessory panels, the Matrix panel, and this is the Flex placard.
So
you can-
pack is available now, but the insert is something you guys are still kind of throwing
in
around.
development.
Okay,
Yeah,
in
we're
development.
actually getting feedback from everybody here at SHOT Show this year
Okay, yeah.
to figure out what people actually like.
Yeah.
So some of them have this Velcro top, some of them have this like a zippered version. I mean, we're really just trying to figure out preference.
Yeah.
So that way when we put into production, it's what people want.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a good testing ability to have it here at SHOT and get everybody's feedback.
Correct.
So.
And so these bags currently come in black multicam, and Ranger green.
Awesome. I mean, a lot of the modularity reminds me of kind of the camera industry, right? With like being able to put in different inserts and organization is key. So, I mean, it's cool to see that coming to more of the tactical, obviously firearm crowd as well. So.
And I'm big into modularity, so I have packs for different missions. Right, I do search and rescue. We're in protective services.
Specific build outs.
So being able to just I like an open bag like this clamshell that you can just put, we have our kit bags, but basically just organize them into smaller bags.
Yeah.
And be able to take what you need and put it in that pack for that particular mission or whatever you're doing.
Absolutely. Stay ready that way.
Yeah.
So.
And this is a great day size pack. 25 liters is a perfect everyday carry kind of day pack.
I love it. Yeah.
So this is the Nomad system.
Awesome. Well, thanks for going over that.
Of course.
Yeah. If you guys are at SHOT, check out Condor. They got a bunch of cool products. That was only a couple of them, but many more. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
All right.
The biggest news for Ruger, of course, was the RXM, and you guys actually launched it before SHOT Show to get ahead of the curve. And it would be very tempting to look at this as just another Glock knockoff. However, it's way more than that. And the guy responsible for it is this guy, Tabor Bright. Tabor, you've been in the industry, what,
40 years.
40 years now.
This is my 33rd SHOT Show.
And you've worked for a lot of major companies.
Yes, sir. Yep.
But this is
cool. This was really a passion project for all of us. Brady and I, my counterpart that does the East Coast, came up with this idea 5 years ago, and we floated it to our superiors. And the next thing we knew, we're in a meeting in Denver with Drake from Magpul, and 4 years later, here we are. It was not done by myself. There was just such a great team of people behind me at Ruger and Magpul, all the associates building the guns every day. I mean, they really produce a great product for us.
Yeah. So, for anybody who's not familiar with it, okay, what's the difference between this and a Gen 3 Glock?
The big difference is this is a fire control unit, which means you pull a couple pins, a little bit of a front pry on the chassis, and the whole chassis comes out. That allows you to do 17 round frames, 12 round frames, and really the future's wide open with what we're going to be able to do with it.
But the rest of the parts, you tell me.
You have about 85% parts commonality.
Yeah.
One of the things we're finding is a lot of those parts companies work on a different tolerance stack than we do because the traditional G platform has more forgiveness in it. Whereas when you go to a fire control insert, your tolerance stack tightens up, you don't have as much room. So you need to really use true Gen 3 parts, not blended parts, not 3, 4, 5, 6, ones that work and everything. They need to be true Gen 3 parts.
Yeah. And when I first shot the gun, I was was impressed. I was impressed by it because, like you say, the lockup is a lot tighter than the original. The trigger pull is a lot nicer than the original. And I don't know. First of all, what inspired you to do this in the first place? I mean, Ruger has its own line of semi-auto handguns.
We do, it was, I'll be honest, I'm a gun snob.
Yeah.
And one of the things I started early in life is identifying, what is a tool and then what is a gun snob that sits in the safe, goes out for Sunday, go to meeting, things like that. So I've carried a Glock 19 of some type for 25 years.
Yeah.
I think I own 20 of them. And I'm like, man, if we could have our version of that.
Yeah.
I mean, because we've never been where I want to be or we want to be in this polymer frame market. And what a better platform to do it with. I mean,
might as well just take pretty much the standard that's out there and make it better.
Right. I mean, I don't know that Mr. Glock realized this years ago when he invented this in that little barn. He created a new category. It's just like 1911 or 2011 or Browning High Power or any of the numerous CZ footprints that have been copied over the years. They created a category. We just wanted into that category.
Yeah, sure.
We're not trying to knock anybody off the shelf. We just wanted to try and do it our way and try and see how it goes.
Right. And I think with Magpul's buy-in as well, you get that adaptability, you get the aftermarket support, the mix and match ability.
So one of the things that Ruger runs up against is some of these markets are very gun snobby, niche-y, the guys that run these things, the operators, guys with interesting backgrounds that are working in things. we don't have any, I don't want to say credibility because that's a strong word, but we don't have any juice in that category.
Right.
Partnering with Magpul, somebody that's got that kind of volume, I mean, they're the greatest polymer accessory company in the game. There's nobody that does it better.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do it with them? I mean, because it only makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you have them making the frames, and the frames are going to be very affordable. I want to say the retail's like $49 or $59. And you can have a 12-round frame, a 17-round frame. There'll be a bevy of colors. We're looking at all things that the guys with this platform like, stippling and all of those things.
Yeah, you can completely screw up a stippling
Oh,
gun
yeah.
with a soldering iron, and they go, oh well, I'll just get another frame.
Right. So, we're really excited about what's next.
Cool. All right, so you said you're really excited. What's next? Give us a hint as to what else is coming.
Not going to do that. What fun is that? We need a
All
surprise
right.
for you later in the year, right?
All right, so we're just gonna. It's just gonna be down to conjecture. So, what do you guys think are coming next? You obviously see a G19 size platform. Figure out what else is going to be either side of that, and we pretty much figure out that. Well, am I on the right track?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
All right, next up we got Kitanica, and I see Chris over here as we make our way through the crowd.
What's
Chris,
up,
how you
Ryan?
doing?
How are you?
Good to see you. How's the show going so far?
It's amazing. It's always great.
Yep.
A lot of new products to share with everybody, so that's been really fun.
And I'm guessing you got something new you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. I'll just cover a couple of them for you.
Yeah, please do.
New here is the Tax softshell, just released this winter. We made a proprietary fabric. We call it Exotex. It's got a stretchy, abrasion-resistant, really heavy nylon outer fabric.
Okay.
A waterproof membrane in between that, and a nice 150-gram fleece on the inside. So what it does is just incredible mobility with incredible durability and abrasion resistance, water, wind, weather resistant.
And how's the comfort on the inside? I'm guessing pretty comfortable still with that
yeah,
liner
it's
in
it's really quite nice. It's just really cozy fleece. Feel that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it really has 1 billion pockets, roughly, give or take, and it has a nice armpit zip too.
Okay, for breathability.
For breathability when it's hot, you get warm over the course of a day or whatever. So we're really stoked about this. It came out really nice. We have it in green, khaki, this gray, and then a black. So.
Awesome. That's rad. So what is some of the background on the development for this? Who is your target market, I guess, on this jacket?
I would say overall, like Kitanica's market is people who abuse their clothing.
Absolutely.
And which comes to the shooting community, and it also is anybody who's doing anything outdoor adventure, riding, motorcycles, ATV, camping, just hiking, anybody who relies on their clothing and cares about what it's made of so that the integrity of the clothing is there and the quality stands up to whatever you might use it for. And that this jacket has got durability beyond what else is on the market, which is why we made it. It's
Absolutely.
and why we made the fabric, so that materials matter.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we can personally attest to that, the durability, functionality, and just like having 1 million pockets, as you mentioned. You can never have too many pockets when you have, a purpose-built, mission-purpose jacket, right?
That's right.
I mean, even if, like you said, you're riding a dirt bike or something, this would still be something you could get use out of.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
very cool. All right. You got anything else you want to profile here?
These pants are our backcountry pants. Also, it's our first pant that's coming in a stretch. We've made a short that's in a stretch, but these are a stretch pant, double layer knee, awesome cargo pocket on the leg, cell phone pocket, left and right. We got another multi-tool pocket over here. And then we have reinforced corners, but the stretch is really just what makes it. It's got a little bit of a tapered cuff.
Yep.
I'm living in these things. They're coming in April. I'm so stoked. I really
feel like
them.
nowadays, if the stretch factor isn't a part of some of the gear, people just won't wear it nowadays. So
It really is
so
where
much
the industry is going, and it's super comfortable. It really is. And so these are great, hiking, kind of EDC, as we say. Kind of everyday pant. We have combat pants that are really tactical, 13 pockets. These are a little more of your kind of everyday wear,
Gotcha.
but also super functional and durable.
For sure. A little more of a stealth factor with less pockets.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. And I see you got a chest rig on there.
This is new too. It's coming in Ranger green and multicam black, like this one here. Got radio or cell phone pocket on the top. It's got extra cargo, bulk cargo there. This is a belt that goes around the waist to secure it to your body, but it also, the harness is removable, and then you can use it as a carry bag, like just a handbag, shoulder bag rather. And so, it's got this, comes with a lot of different Velcro. We have these 3 different inserts. There's mag, pistol, holster, and then there's an admin panel over there on that other one that it'll come with. And this is going to retail around $115.
Nice.
So it's we're really happy with it. It's very comfortable. I've been wearing it all show.
Multifunctional.
Yeah, and just super great access to everything, So
I got to play with the zipper. I got to see how easy that is to go. Oh yeah, super smooth zipper.
Yeah.
Once again, a pet peeve of mine. If the zippers aren't easy, then you're not going to like it as much. So
yeah, it's tough when they bind on, and corners are tough. Corners are tough. So
corners are definitely tough. So
yeah, those are a couple new products. I have one more if you got time.
I do. Yeah, absolutely. Can't say no to new products.
Yeah, so this is our newest product, also coming out in April. This is like a mud bag for our survival tarp.
Okay.
So this is a 200 denier, 2 layers of 200D Cordura, and it's got range green on one side. You can see the carry straps. It's got middle and on all the corners, so it doubles as a stretcher for evac.
Yeah.
And high vis for safety signal if you were to need that. But if
you got a chopper trying to locate you, that's going to do it.
Yeah. And high vis, and then it's the uses are countless in terms of hauling split wood across your yard, or leaves or whatever, or ground cover for your tent.
And with that kind of
shelter.
material, you could waterproof, water resistant, let's call it.
Because it's all one piece.
Yeah.
So we've laminated the fabrics together. It's 2 layers. It's got glue in the middle. It's a good.
Nice.
It's a good water.
It's going to keep the rain off.
Cover. Yeah. And when it gets dirty, it's machine washable. So you just roll it up all dirty and throw it back in its mud bag, and then put it in the washer, the whole thing, and.
Don't even have to put it on a delicate cycle. So.
No, rinse, repeat. Just keep it out of the dryer. Keep your nylon out of the dryer. That's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, really excited to bring that to market.
Very cool. All right, well, Chris, thanks for spending some time with us.
Thanks, Ryan.
And if you guys are by the Kitanica booth at SHOT, definitely come check them out. They got a bunch of cool products that I'm sure you'll love.